Our third laboratory was about cheese and yogurt production, to put in practice what we have learned about fermentation and other processes during class. The materials that we used are milk, kefir, acetic acid, a heater, fabric for filtering the cheese, and the jar. Our hypothesis was that if we follow the correct procedure of the laboratory, we will get yogurt and cheese. For the yogurt, we will mix kefir with milk and let it rest for several days, while for the cheese, we will mix milk with acetic acid at a high temperature until it sets, and then we will filter it. We started up with yogurt production, which was a very simple procedure in which we basically just mixed both the milk and the kefir in a jar, and then we had to let it set for at least 2 days. After letting it set, this was the result that we got. At first it was just liquid and it basically was just milk. However, as days passed, it started to get thicker. However, the consistency only lasted for a little more than 1 day, and then it got separated and it looked like rancid yogurt. The smell was the same throughout the days, and it smelled pretty similar to cheese. However, when the consistency got worse, the smell intensified as well, and it became pretty disgusting. The cheese production procedure was way more tedious than the yogurt one. First, we had to heat up the milk while we mixed it, and we used a heater to do that. After it was already hot, we mixed the acetic acid. We had to put 30 milliliters of acetic acid. We mixed the milk and the acetic acid for around 20 minutes, and when the class was almost over, we noticed that the mixture was set. We then had to proceed to the filtration of the mixture in order to get the cheese. This was our final result of the cheese. Both the appearance and the smell of the cheese were pretty similar to panela cheese, and even though we didn't try it, we heard from others who did that the flavor was also similar. Our cheese and yogurt production was not as easy as we thought it would be, and it took a really long time for us to get a good result. We can conclude that even though our results do not confirm our hypothesis, it does not mean that our laboratory didn't work, and we learned a lot about the process of yogurt and cheese making.